facts for you. It is very expensive if you go to the kiosk to buy one onion at a time. It is damn expensive when you, oops, what did I say? It is very expensive when you go to the supermarket to buy the onions. Well, if you are at that class whereby money is not the problem, you just pick and buy, then why would you go to the market? I would not also go to the market if I was in that level of life. But the season of life that I am in, I must save every cent. I must budget. I must get the fairest deals out there. So I mean, going to the supermarket to buy broccoli na wait, ukijua vizuri hiyo stick utapika. Really? Anyway, I need to go to the market. That is a long story to tell you that I have no fresh produce over here and I need to buy some stuff. Then it is a lot of work. I'm prepared for a long day anyway. So let's go to the market. I see all of you always being like, I like shopping. I'm like, girl, what kind of shopping do you like? You must be doing a different kind of shopping, because if you're going for kitungu, viazi, and the stuff that I was buying, I need to do the kind of shopping that you do, because seriously, I don't like this. I don't like it, but I have to do it. I am so tired. I want to show you what I came with. Oops, lights off, lights back. Anyway, I'm super tired, and the stuff that I have planned are just crazy, but we'll try and do whatever that is necessary, because it is important that I prepare for next week. It will be tough. For 2 months straight, I haven't gotten kienyeji eggs. Why? I don't even know. I find the lady with like 2 or 3 of them. I know I can't do that for a month. So I'm like, well, Chinese it is, like they call them. Also, my fresh produce lady had no isotunates enough. And I said, you know what? I have never lacked those 2 peppers akurapiwa, and it is okay. I will use this because these are a little bit messy. So I have French beans there, and then capsicum za green, which is like not my favorite, but of late zikitostiwa ziko very nice. And then I have the yellow and the red capsicum in that bag. Okay, so you saw my little shenanigans, the Panda mat. Thank you, Panda. I am using your makaratasi huku kwetu mtaani, and yeah, watu huku pia wajue. Well, I might be the only person who knew about this place way too late. Anyway, in here I have kitungu. Do you know this onion is 200 bob? Like, why? I also have 5 zucchinis. They were the smallest. Also, I find that the smaller zucchinis are like healthier. I don't know. But if you get the fluffy ones, fluffy meaning big, like overweight ones, that's stupid. You find that zikikaka kidogo, they have the tunyinyu, you know, the 2 things that work like this, or is that working? So I have minji there. And also, remember I told you about her not having somewhere to put shenanigans. I have carrots. The carrots, a little bit fresh. Yeah, I would say super fresh. So I have carrots, zucchinis, and minji there. And then the last of my bags. Okay, I almost broke the mayai, and that would have been the worst thing I would ever do. I have potatoes here. These are also not so bad. I don't like potatoes. Also, one other person in this house doesn't like potatoes. So there is one person who likes potatoes, and in a format that is not good. So there are times when I will need to use the potatoes, okay? Like, can you imagine someone telling you to make stew ya carrot and viazi peke yake? Like, how do you even cook that? But I will do that today, because remember, we're cooking, yeah. And the most exciting, I tell you one thing. Okay, I tell you a lot of things, definitely. But one thing that I want to tell you and repeat it for the rest of my life, as long as that is actually relevant. So keep, when you do your budget, whether for the supermarket or for the market, fresh produce, make sure that you have an extra cent somewhere. Okay, this is an emergency fund like I call it now, and not like I've been calling it, I'm not fancy, whereby you can sneak in anything that you find priced well. Remember, it is something you have or wasn't a basic need at that time. Basic here meaning something that you wanted, not like shelter, food and whatever. Something that you really like needed to buy. Like for me today, I was going for carrots, peas, some potatoes because of that request, and what is the other thing? Eggs and capsicum. Those were my like must get or must buy kind of a thing. So the reason is because you can go to Carrefour, for example, you are going for sugar, milk, bread and other things, and then in your home you have soap, definitely. Then you find that they are selling some soap situation that you like for like 50% off. So that will be the only chance for you to get what you like at a reduced price, which saves you money in the future because you won't buy. So that same thing, I apply it in the supermarket and in the market. So hey, found someone with the hugest, that is definitely maybe never a word, but do I even know English, plantains ever. Like I am sure hizi plantain city market moja nitauzwa 50 bob. Do you know she was selling 3 for 100? Where is my tape measure? This thing is huge. Should I pima? Like how many inch? 12 inch? I will never know. So hizi plantain zote for 500. Look at that. Look at this. So like this is my best grab today, and I'm so grateful. Plantain, you can make like a lot. Like today's plan is to make, okay, before that, let me show you the other thing that I got. Then I'll tell you the story before this, and then you can continue, okay? This is what I was telling you. The other stuff that I was going for is chicken, because Kenyeji chicken we get from the farm, not like we grow them, but because it is cheaper to buy them up country, then unaletewa. I prefer mine zikuje kama hazijachinjwa. There is someone who does the butchering for me. Butchering, whatever you call it. But sijakuwa na hiyo lack of late. So got 2 chickens. One is katakatwa because I want to make some chapati, chicken, some veggies, but definitely some plantain, because yeah, we must have those. And another chicken there, and I instantly feel like you're going to judge me because I want to do some chicken broth. Yes, I said it. And someone will be like, Rachel, why are you wasting all that chicken broth? There are times that I will want to do ndengu, kamandez, and the rest, and I will be like missing chicken. Well, that is not the point, because I am grateful that I can get some chicken once in a while. But the point is, it tastes so good to add some chicken situation in the food. So I also have recipes in the future like that I need to do, because I have some review on something that I need to show you, and it requires, oh boy, English, oh Jesus, it requires some shredded chicken. And the easiest way for me to do it is get a chicken, do broth, save the broth, then get that meat, shred it and use it. Okay, that most definitely doesn't sound like the plan. Also, this kagal is fat. What do you think? It is super fat. So the plan is to do that broth, and then I will sear this and then cook. My dough for chapo is getting ready. This is in the pan because I rinsed it. Oh, clean the zucchini, the peppers, to prep the minji, mishiri, as you call them, all that. So like the whole day busy, the whole day occupied. But the good thing, after all the shenanigans, there is no running to the kitchen. Most definitely there will be running to the kitchen, but there will be no running to the shops to grab a kakitungu, to grab a plantain, which won't be there. It will be easy, and fixing up meals when you have a plan of what next week looks like is easy. So keep this, and then we start with this. So we will roll with a plan. Okay, clean the peppers, tengeneza the mishiri. I don't clean the mishiri before, but for the peppers I do. So we do that. I have a minute where I sit down for some kombucha or something. When I am making broth ya bones, I usually do what is it called, apple cider vinegar with the meat, so that it can extract everything in the bones. But since I have the nyama, I am skeptical, so I'm kind of like not going to add the apple cider or anything. I'll make just plain chicken situation, and then when I strip the nyama for the first round of the broth, considering this is a little bit fatty, I can return the bones for one more round with apple cider, and then mix everything, and then store my broth pamoja. But anyway, don't worry about this. If you are like extra, you can for sure wedge the fat, but every time I get some meat that is fatty, I use that chance as a way of cooking with the natural mafuta and like adding the processed shenanigan. Okay, my peppers ziko clean. I see the pressure that social media, you know, Instagram, hair, YouTube, you are given, like you do like very expensive stuff to wash such things with, unless you're talking about fruits like berries that you only in my situation I just need vinegar. If you go extra, do baking soda, but you just need some good vinegar water mixture, like 2 parts water, 1 part vinegar substitute, and it's available and affordable. You don't need all those other things, but definitely if you have money, why not spend the money? But for me, I remove the matope. After removing the matope, I let some clean water pita, and then drain them, put them. Eventually they will be cooked, and that. But if you're going to be using them for the salad, definitely you will need some vinegar going on. So this is the basic for me. So let them drain, and then I will store them. Oh, by the way, these ones will chill here. Ndio maji drip yote, because I don't think I'll be using the sink anytime now. But I have one thing to tell you. If you check on my carrots, ziko more on the bigger side. If you want carrots as a stew, for example, think about carrots kidogo kama this one, unazile konde. But for the carrots that you bake, you need something that utakata. I find that hizi kubwa zitakuwa easier to peel and to chop like katikati. But if you bake them without kupeel, then you can do the smaller ones. So yeah, that is like it. So next, meanwhile, I have this now to sit down, take a breather as I chuck them. If you have help, just ask for help, for someone to assist with the chores, okay? But if you are flying solo like I am, hakuna option. So I sit down with this. I was to continue watching some series I had started watching, but if I tell you, this season of my life is called No Time, trust me. So I sit down and I put Netflix on, and before I do the recap of where she was, I sleep. Okay, that's the story of my life. So let's try and see whether this will work. The other work that I will do with pamoja na hizo is easy. These I don't clean them, but I remove the two ends because I most cases fry them, no, like bake them or pan fry them. So I'll cut the two ends and then keep them as they are. So let's do that. Also, my plantain needs to be moved from this place to somewhere else where it can live. And again, viazi and onion. We are okay. We are doing it. My broth part 1 should be done also. I'm tired. Like every part of me is just tired, but I have a long way to go. Not so much. So I did the thing. There we go for the mishiri. My peas, there's go ready. And then minji ziko sawa, mishiri, the two of them, these are the shenanigans that I dealt with, because after work it is very easy to clean these and put kwa pan, put some olive oil and some garlic, and you have food. So I am out of my Ziploc bags. I have, well, these are the Ziploc bags I bought from Kafona Zikaisha. So I have this thing I bought in China Square along Gong Road, and I saw it in Panda. So hizi ni kama hizo storage za sukari, and there are so many. I use these peppers for like nyama marination and all that messy thing for the times that I don't want to recycle, because for like meat or fish I would rather use this one and just dispose and like use a fancy, not like I have anything fancy, but like use anything that I want to recycle. So I'm using this because I'm out of that, to store the minji and the mishiri, just to have something to hold them zikiwa kwa vegetable box. For the peppers I have those containers from the Pandamat. Anyway, let's store stuff and then start cooking, because it's roughly 5. Humans need to eat. That's the fridge protesting because it's been open for so long. So I managed to squeeze the peppers in this. This one container had what are they called? It had the cherry tomatoes. These are the only tomatoes that I use in this place. Not so many people like it, but I like it in salads. I like them in salads and the soup, the little soups that I do. So we do that there. And these others, you know, I don't care about color coordination of food and every other thing. This is the one that was in the fridge or closes. The other stuff is in easy to bags, and so I will throw everything in the vegetable box. Apart from easy, this guy is not even closing. Do we need to chuck someone from there? Okay, I'll remove one. All right, decided to chuck the green ones. Nitaziweka kwa paper kando. You might think that this is a waste of time or fanciness or anything, but if you are cooking anything that needs to maintain its freshness, instead of putting them kwa vegetable box zikiwa naked, wrap them. You retain the moisture more. That is for gourgettes, for carrots, for cucumbers, for fresh French beans and stuff like that. So put this in the cup bag and then throw everything in the fridge. That one, the other one stays there. enough to feed the clan. I only had okra there and some celery and some spring onion, which I need to bring to the surface because I will need to use them as sharp before the chopper. So close this. Checking in here to tell you what's going on. I have my carrots and zucchini prepped. The kitamba there has some chapati rolled, iko kipandeyo. These things, plantains, iko ready for slicing. And guess who is ready? I need to chuck the chicken so that I can shred it, so that I can get the bones in the pot again for what is it called, for now the broth with apple cider, because I need to extract more. This one is full of chicken fat, which is good because I will use the chicken fat in the broth to make more meals and avoid the kawaida meals. You save money and also you eat some healthier stuff than the processed ones. Anyway, chuck this chicken, chapu ina chill hapo hivo. Also the rest is kitungu, and the carrots are many, like a lot, because someone wants some stew, yeah, carrot and viazi. But now the good thing is with this I'll sneak in some broth. Okay, and I am tired at this point, but almost there. Just food getting ready. I have my big mama fork. I don't know whether it has idea. Okay, let's roll this. Ooh, wow. Some people say that the meat after broth haina like protein. Who lies to you? It is less tastier, so when you need to make any meal from the meat, you need some extra effort or spices, but it is meat at the end of the day. The work is done. This is our chicken and these are the bones. I want to store this for a meal I'm making soon, and I like marinating it with some spices. One thing that I like using is this spicy thing, so I will pour a few things, koroga, store this chicken, add in some apple cider there, and then fill with some water and let this slow cook. I'll put it on low so that it can cook overnight. Obviously that clip you'll see when the video is winding up, where I mix this slow cooked with the one that is not slow cooked, and then keep it in the jars for cooking. Onion powder, turmeric, some chicken spice and all that. I need to clean. Behind me kuna some apron, also some kitchen towels that need to be cleaned, and I go shower and I sleep. What do you think about today's video? Let me know in the comments below. It's been a good day, worth every kuchoka yenye niko nayo, and I am grateful. I'll see you in my next one. Kwaheri.